Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see few troubleshooting techniques in Couchbase. So most of the issues come from the initial setup errors, under provisioning the cluster resources, which means you have not allocated proper resources in terms of CPU and RAM to run the cluster smoothly. Issues also arise from bad data modeling. Issues also arise from nickel queries using wrong indexes or missing indexes. And the hardest one is troubleshooting the slowness. Most of the times, the slowness is related to the RAM or network or disk. Issues we will get during the installation or setup mostly related to firewall or antivirus. We need to check this part when we are facing issues related to installation. We need to check the permissions also. We need to have a look over ulimit. Also, we need to make sure there is no conflicting software. When we are facing client connectivity issues, we need to check firewall again, and we need to use telnet to check the connectivity, and we need to also check the permissions. When we are loading or working with the data, check the response codes, see whether any out-of-memory errors are there, check any timeouts are happening, check the disk I/O, and check the statistics of RAM ejections. For clustering, check firewall and node versioning. XDCR, all nodes must talk to other nodes. Make sure there is no firewall blocking between the source and target cluster nodes when you are configuring XDCR. Indexing. For the indexing part, check the logs and check for invalid document handling. For troubleshooting rebalance related issues, check the network bandwidth, disk I/O, check the performance during the rebalance, keep an eye over the CPU, RAM utilization, and also check the logs. It will record something why the rebalance is failing. Memory usage. Anytime if we are facing issues related to memory, it will throw out of memory error. Troubleshooting disk usage. High update or disk writes don't allow compaction to complete. Maybe auto compaction window is too short. Parallel compaction of data or views increases disk I/O. This is a troubleshooting scenario where the sets are failing. The symptoms are out of memory errors, resident items ratio. You can see here the graph is showing spike here, 0 disk write queue which is showing here, 0 RAM ejections you can see here, and after diagnosis we can see RAM is full with metadata. In this scenario, here also sets are failing and the symptoms are temporary out of memory errors, resident item ratio. You can see the resident item ratio is 48.5% in the graph. High disk write queue, you can say it is 34.6 million disk write queue size, and periodic RAM ejections. So diagnosis, working set is changing too rapidly. Data can't be written fast enough to be ejected. So in a nutshell, when you are facing issues, the first place to visit is the logs in the UI, and you can also make use of other statistics to diagnose the issues by clicking on server statistics or bucket statistics. Thanks for your time. See you in the next lecture.